always great to be back in Barcelona for sure. I had very good memories as well. Winning here in Supercup long time ago. I mean, I was very young and it's great. I mean, a very challenging racetrack. Track conditions are always evolving, especially on Formula One weekend. It's very hot and there is a lot of degradation, a lot of like uphill and downhill sections as well, long corners. So it will be very tough on the tires, but also on the drivers.
Barcelona is really challenging for us as a driver because there is a bit mix of everything. You have fast corners, slow corners, so you have to be efficient on everything, and also it's not that long track, so all of us, we are always really close.
In the start we were just really trying some setups, look what is good also for the race, because the tire degradation is just quite hard here because of the high temperatures. After that we just put like a qualifying session on, and that was just quite a good lap, so the speed was good and I'm looking forward to qualifying.
We started by waiting quite a long time in the pit lane for everyone actually to finish their runs, and that worked out quite well. After that we were back in sync with the rest of the field and actually ahead of a few guys, which ended up helping quite a lot when I set the lap time a bit earlier. First pole position in Supercup, a very special feeling to do it so soon already.
Another exciting qualifying ended now here in Barcelona, and it ended with the first pole position for Flint Schuring. He will start alongside his teammates. It's a front row for CLRT. They have done a great job. Actually, the field is really close by, so there will be a tight fight for the win tomorrow. The race here in Barcelona is a tough race for the tires. And the other thing that makes it a little difficult to overtake is the dirty air. So that makes it rather difficult, but not impossible to gain positions. And I'm very curious to see what happens tomorrow.
Green flag at the back of the field, starting on the front row. We have Alessandro Gueretti to the right of screen, to the left your pole sitter, rookie Flint Schuring, and we are go for round 3 of the season in the Porsche Mobil 1 Supercup. It looked like a good start from the rookie Flint Schuring as they head down to turn 1, but the more experienced Alessandro Gueretti trying to take the fight to his teammate into turn 1, and a lock-up from rookie Flint Schuring. He's gone wide into turn 1, and now he's under all sorts of pressure. Going around the outside in the pink BWT Lechner racing car was Robert De Haan. His teammate Marvin Klein has gone with him. That has created a gap to leader Gueretti, and flashing the headlights there is Marvin Klein to his teammate De Haan, as he can see a gap is being created to Alessandro Gueretti as we come through turns 3 and 4, now into 5 for the first time.
Flint Schuring got the first part of the start done, made a good launch off the line, but unfortunately just locked up on the dirty inside line down towards turn 1, running through the gravel. Unfortunately didn't actually take to the Joker lap. The instruction ahead of this weekend was if you go off at turn 2, you're supposed to join behind the bollards on the outside of turn 2. He didn't do that, and he's still under pressure. He's losing positions hand over fist now as we see Tauscher running through the gravel. He'll have a lack of grip on those tyres with all the dirt he's picked up, but Gueretti away from the front of the field, using that experience, suckered his teammate into a small error, and he leads.
As we head down start-finish straight with Kaz Havercourt, there we can see winners and losers to the left of screen, and down the inside here comes Marvin Klein, who needs a big result today, and that's a big move on Robert De Haan, and Robert De Haan is going to go round the bollards, as Piers mentioned there, and rejoins ahead of Marvin Klein.
I think he should just be okay with that. He was ahead at the apex and then took to the escape road, did go through in the flash of the hazards to say to Marvin, come on mate, there's a driver not in our team up at the front of the field, let's go get him, not fight amongst each other. We saw in the second half, in the final sector of that last lap, Theo Overhaus actually under pressure from rookie Dirk Schouten.
Wait, what is Marvin doing?
Confirmation that he's not happy with that in terms of the race situation, start of the second lap. But we saw Overhaus under pressure the second half of the last lap from Dirk Schouten. A defensive move into the last corner from Overhaus then put Schouten under pressure from the drivers behind. But we keep an eye on the front of the field, the battle between the two Lechner Racing drivers of De Haan and Klein in second and third. They run wide through turn number 9.
I mean, can you blame him? He's barely completed a corner this season when it gets to racing.
Don't play with each other, don't play. Go to the front. Not together, go to the front.
Klein confirming that they want to work together, but his actions and his words are not exactly aligning on this lap so far. Maybe he feels like he's got better pace at this stage of the race, but I think the smart thing to do for them would be to just push each other on. Otherwise, they may see the Schumacher CLRT car of Gueretti run away with this.
Now, Brasky and Levy looked to be in trouble briefly there, but I think something with the timing. They've jumped back up the order, so...
Is he so desperate, mate?
Well, there is a disagreement going on, isn't there, between De Haan and Klein.
Red and white car there of Jelte Hoffner as well, another one of the guest drivers in this weekend who has a big moment over the curb on the exit of turn 7. Only 18 years old, making his Porsche Mobil 1 Supercup debut. Very little experience. I think it's his first year racing the GT3 Cup cars this year. He's raced in other machinery in years gone by, but lots of young drivers choosing this circuit to make their debut. 5-second penalty now for Alex Ryman as well, so they're coming in thick and fast. That's our third driver with a penalty. We've got Ascona, Jaap van Lagen and Ryman at the moment with 5-second penalties. That will continue to grow, I'm sure.
Track limits, track limits. Stay on track, stay on track. 3 track limits now. I didn't respect them as they have played.
Classic racing driver saying, I didn't do it. Well, I think, Theo, unfortunately, you probably did it. I mean, the margins are so fine, sometimes you can't tell exactly where your wheel is in relation to the white line, especially on the inside of the car. But Theo needs to be careful. He's on his final warning.
Enzo Giuli defending from Menendez in towards the first corner, and that confirmation of that message from race control on screen, and Menendez takes to the runoff, but it gets back over just in time to go around the bollards there, and that's the race director's instructions that you've got to get back across.
I think the championship will take a little while to settle down before we have a proper idea of who's going to be up there at the end of the year, but I think this man is likely to be somewhere near the front come the final round later on in Monza.
Yeah, and let's remember the penalty for Ascona, and we've got track limits to be reviewed after the race, so it will be a provisional result. But up front, there can be no arguing the performance today of Alessandro Gueretti. He is driven superbly. He will return to the top step of the podium once again, and it will be a first win of the 2025 season for Alessandro Gueretti, who comes over the line to take victory in round 3 of the season in the Porsche Mobil 1 Super Cup, behind Robert De Haan, back-to-back podiums for the BWT Lechner racing driver, and Marvin Klein, a much-needed podium for the Frenchman.
Yeah! What a race, mate! What a race! Why? Muchas gracias, hombre! We can! Vamos! Well done, well-deserved victory. Congratulations.
Great driving from Alessandro Gueretti. Gets himself back on the top step. This is going to close the gap to Theo Overhaus going forward. Gueretti is well and truly underway in his championship charge for 2025.
First of all, I want to thank my team, Schumacher CLRT. Once again, mega weekend for us. We scored 1 and 2 in the quali, and now I won the race. I wanted to win so bad this morning, so I was only thinking about winning, so I tried everything in turn 1. I knew it was less grip inside, and fortunately he locked up and I could do the switch back, so it was good.
Alessandro Gueretti, our winner for the first time this season, giving us 3 different winners in 3 rounds. We will be back for a double header, kicking off with round 4 at the Red Bull Ring. We'll see you then. For now, it's goodbye.
I had a decent start, but my teammate managed to get alongside quite well, and then I was a bit too greedy on the brakes and locked up the wheel, and then just went straight and lost a few positions. Managed to get 1 back, which was nice, but yeah, it was enough for the rookie win, so very happy with that.
I had a good start. Then on the first corner I saw on the right hand side the smoke. I mean, I was just behind my teammate and I needed to be smart. I was looking, then I had the opportunity on the left hand side, so I took it, and that's how I gained 2 positions at the start, and I was pushing. I tried on my teammate, but that was not enough. But yeah, I'm super happy to finish this race, to be honest, and that's our start of the season now.
After qualifying, we made the best out of the race with a P9, I think. And it's always the same. If you are behind someone, you get so much understeer, you cannot make up positions. You lose the front tires, and then I was driving more or less the whole race behind Porsche, and there was nothing more in it. Let's see what we can do in the next round.